What up, guys? How are y'all doing? It's your boy Nerdy Red 23. I'm here to talk about Funkadelic releasing their debut album, Titleized Funkadelic, of February 24th, 1970. Happy 55 years to this album right here. And it features a lot of funky classics. Like, Mommy, What's a Funkadelic? I Bet You. Music from My Mother. I Got a Thing, You Got a Thing, Everybody's Got a Thing. Good old music. And, excuse me, Qualify and Satisfy, and What Is Soul. All amazing classics, man. These are amazing. It's one of my favorites too. I love this album by Funkadelic. And to let y'all know, it was released through Westbound Records. So the group that would become Funkadelic was formed by George Clinton himself in the year of 1964 as the unnamed backing section for his doo-wop group, The Parliaments. Funkadelic signed to Westbound in the year of 1968. Around that time, the group and music evolved from soul and doo-wop into a harder guitar-driven mix of psychedelic rock, soul, and funk, much influenced by the popular musical and political movements of the time. Jimi Hendrix, Sly Stone, the MC5, and Vanilla Fudge were major inspirations. The band made their first live television performance on Say Brother on October 7th of 1969, and they played a jam with songs Into My Own Thing, a Sly Stone cover. What Is Soul? I Want to Testify. I Was Made to Love Her, Stevie Wonder cover, Friday Night, August 14th, and Music from My Mother. So on the group's self-titled debut right here, the credits listed organist Mickey Atkins plus George Clinton himself, Tiki Fullwood, Eddie Hazel, Billy Bass Nelson, and Tall Ross. The recording also included the rest of the Parliament singers, still uncredited because of contractual concerns. Several uncredited session musicians then employed by Motown, as well as Ray Monette of Rare Earth. In conjunction with the release of this debut LP, Westbound Records circulated a promotional single called Focus on Funkadelic to radio stations. The single features 6 snippets of tracks from the LP. According to critic Robert Christgau, Funkadelic's dark, slow, tuneless music was originally panned and sacred, the bejesus of the fans of upful blackness on both sides of America's widened racial divide. Writing in Christgau's record guide, Rock Albums of the 70s. In the year of 1981, he jokingly referred to Clinton as someone from Carolinas who encountered eternity on LSD and vowed to contain it in a groove. Years later, Christgau rated the album as a prequel to Sly and the Family Stone's depressive There's a Riot Going On. Mojo later hailed Funkadelic as the best blues-influenced warped acid rock you're likely to hear, and the Mojo Collection in 2007, it called it the band's first album of spaced-out psychedelic funk. All Music's Jason Bergmeyer said the recordings are essentially conventional soul songs in the spirit of the Motown or Stax, steady rhythms, dense arrangements, choruses of vocals, but with a loud, overdriven, fuzzy guitar lurking high in the mix. He deemed the album as a revealing and unique record that's certainly not short or significant, clearly making the crossroads between 60s soul and 70s funk. Excuse me. I'll Bet You was later covered by the Jackson 5 on their album ABC and sampled by the Beatles for their song Car Thief. The 2005 CD reissue also contains their version of Can't Shake It Loose, which was recorded 2 years prior by Diana Ross and the Supremes on their album Love Child. In more recent years, the Red Hot Chili Peppers have combined the main riff of Mommy What's a Funkadelic and certain parts of the lyrics from What Is Soul in live shows, version which appears as a B-side on their 2002 single By the Way. I'll Bet You went number 22 on the U.S. Billboard Hot Soul Songs chart. And I Got a Thing and You Got a Thing, Everybody's Got a Thing, reached at number 30 on the U.S. Billboard Hot Soul Songs chart. This is always going to be an amazing album, no doubt about it. This is a classic forever. I mean, if you love funk and soul, you got to have this in your collection for your funk collection. Here, I'll show y'all the LP. Check this out. Whoo, look how psychedelic, funkadelic looking right here. It's really super dope. I love the orange. It's really dope. Love it. It's so funky. So just, man. I love it. This will always be an amazing record. "55 years, and I'm still listening to this album by Funkadelic. And I did get it from Factory Records in Costa Mesa, California, a few years ago. Happy to own this album right here. What's your favorite song off the album? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, comment, follow your boy Nerdy Red 23. I'll be glad to return to the next video. God bless. Stay safe, y'all. Keep bumping this album on your turntables, y'all. Peace.